Again, people across the state will be heading to the water to go fishing. And when you think about that, you're probably envisioning a bunch of guys, but more women should consider going along, or with a bunch of girlfriends. Why not? New kind of girls trip, right? So here to show us why more women should be fishing and how easy it is to get started is Elise Walter from our partner, the Michigan Department of Natural Resources. Thank you for hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
And we're both all nautical and ready for this. Our outfits are ready to go. So tell me why more women should consider fishing.
It's such a fun outdoor activity to participate in. What more fun could be had than sitting out with the sunshine on your face, the wind blowing in your hair, casting a line, maybe having an adult beverage or two.
A little something.
You know, either by yourself, with your friends, with your family, taking your kids, taking your dog, whatever the case may be. You can really make the experience catered to your best desires.
So why do you think more women don't fish?
I think that stereotypically it's traditionally a male-dominated activity, and a lot of times unless you have an emotional or a personal connection where perhaps your grandfather or a father figure took you fishing as a child, you might not necessarily ever have had that experience. Right. So I would say that a lot of women should consider going out and going fishing, taking out friends, taking a girls' trip.
Absolutely.
Having it be a really fun adventure type experience.
Okay, so I would be kind of a beginner. I wouldn't know how to really get started. Do I need a lot of fancy equipment?
You do not, and I think that's one of the barriers that a lot of women think is that they need a lot of expensive equipment, they need a lot of items, but you really don't. You need some basics. You're gonna need a fishing rod, so you can go as basic as the type of rod that has a push button reel on it. Super easy to use. Oops, we're hooked up here. Super easy to use. You just hold the button down and cast it. It's pretty much a no-brainer.
All right.
You're also going to need a little bit of.
Did I do too much?
No,
and do I reel it back in?
You reel it back in.
Oh, okay.
And hopefully there would be a fish on the line. But you need some very basic tackle as well. You might need a couple bobbers if you're going like casting from shore or from a boat or pier. You might want a tape measure so you can measure the giant fish that you're going to catch.
Nice.
And you're going to need some kind of bait. So hooks and bait, things like you can use artificial, so worms or lures depending on the type of fish you're looking for. Or you can use live bait as well. So worms, crickets, minnows, leeches, it runs the gamut. But really, all of these things would be a minimal investment. We tell people likely you can get equipment for under $25.
Wow, that's great. So, so what about licenses?
You do need a license to fish in Michigan. If you're age 17 or older, you're going to need a license.
Alrighty.
For residents of the state, it's only $26, and it's good from April 1st to March 31st of the next year.
That's good. So you have like a whole year.
Really. And I mean, what else can you get for $26? You can barely get a decent pair of pants.
Exactly, or even brunch for that matter, right? So this is a great little outing, and you can keep going back and back with your girlfriends.
You can really make it fun. And just remember to check out a few of our resources online. There's several rules and regulations you need to be aware of. Size limits, possession limits, seasons, things like that. But our regulations are all available online. Or if you're looking for a place to go, you can check that out as well.
Awesome. And for more information, like places to fish, like you said, regulations, buying the license, all that good stuff, visit the website, michigan.gov/fishing. Thanks so much, Elise.
Thank you.
I feel like I could do this. Chuck, over to you.
Next on Live.